Yeah, I wake up clear skies, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Half size when it's choppy, keep the risk in control. Plan trade ideas, let the vision unfold. No trades is a trade, that's the truth that I hold. Make every move count, yeah, that's how you grow. Flip back through the pages yesterday in the log. HTF analysis cutting through fog. Red folders on the calendar, I'm letting them pass. 5 minutes from the open, now I'm sitting on my hands. Yeah, I wake up clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Hey, ABC setups keep the risk on track. I'm Hiller Max, man, never giving it back. Don't let a runner get in front of the plan. Take the base hit, stack it up, that's the jam. Every trade gets a story journal line by line. Copy trader set, yeah, the system aligned. And before I hit the button, gotta stop, gotta wait. Look for reasons not to trade, that's how you elevate. It's patience, it's progress, it's lessons I learn. Every page in the journal makes the tables turn. From the pre-flight checks to the moment I play, I'm just grateful for the grind every single day. Yeah, I wake up clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Yeah.
All right, guys, check. We are live. Good morning, everyone. Wow, that's a little loud. All right, let's turn the music down a little bit there. All right, so we are live. What is up, guys? Good morning. What's up, G-Man in the house? How you doing? All right, guys, check out this newsprint, guys. We had terrible, look, minus 92,000. Non-farm employment change, really bearish. Unemployment is up by 0.1%. Retail sales is down, but down less than they expected. It's still down though. Not looking good. And of course the market is responding very negatively. So at this point, my trade ideas would be the reclaim of previous day high, sweeping back into the range, but it's still looking really bearish. We have a lot of room down. Man, it looks like it's breaking down. I'm watching this. It looks like it's going to break down. Alright guys, so we are selling off right here. Look at this. So if I wanted to hop on this trade, I would have to look for a trend continuation trade at this point. So looking at MGC, we're still chopping in this range, right at this like high volume area. Yo, what's up, MNQ in the house? So guys, I already had a good short on the IB breakout, and we had that short here on my London account, so I'm gonna actually make sure to take off that account. I don't want to accidentally trade it or something. So let's log out of Tradovate. All right, logged out, and I'm gonna log back in to TradingView. I mean to TradingView, to Tradovate Apex. There we have it. We're in Apex, and I'm gonna make sure I'm in my Ninja in the same account on NinjaTrader. All right, so I have the copy trader on. Late head account is in minis. Other accounts are in 2 micros. Man, I'm looking to see if this could break here. I'm watching the order flow over here on my other charts. Okay, so what are we gonna look at here? Yo, what's up, Dr. Trader? So guys, I'm looking for gold. This long played out when we tapped this level, and actually we did make the move right there. It took it a few tries though, because this first time, well, yeah, we got it twice, guys. This candle right here could have been the trade. It looks like it would have played. First target probably would have been there. And then here, look, it played again. First target would have been here, and then we ended up actually making a big move up. Maybe somewhere we could have found a target. So I'm thinking, so, oops, dang it, what did I do? Okay, so gold, I missed my longs, but I didn't really want to take those longs just because it's so choppy here in general. It's just not what I'm trying to do lately with the gold setup. I'm really enjoying waiting for the bigger breakouts of the highs and the lows. So we're at an important place right now, I feel like, where we could actually bounce on ES. Like anywhere down here, look, we have these previous lows down here. So I'm thinking this could be an area where we bounce. And if we can catch the long from these lows, I mean, that's like, I know it's a hero call, but we could really come all the way back up in the range. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. The way my strategies work, right, I kind of need to reclaim. I don't really have a way to just hop in this right now without a level. I mean, maybe we have a previous week level or something we can look for here, but in general, I'd rather wait. Yeah, look, previous month low, we could reclaim. And previous day low. So yeah, I'd rather the reclaim of previous day low, and then I have my strategy to long into the previous day range, which is also the volume profile range. So we would need the reversal now, and if I wanted to go short, I would have to do a continuation short to the downside. So another way that I could look at that though would be for a retest and fail. Like that. So I can look for a divergence somewhere up there. So yeah, I like this breakout long. If we get back up here or whatever, break back in the range. Yeah, so at this point, if I'm going to short, I'd rather kind of short from up here as well as I would like to long. So if we reject this, we don't get the long, we might actually get the short. Let's look at NQ. Here, let's put, I'm going to put the fibs on yesterday's level. So I would want NQ to reclaim as well. I'm looking at my order flow stuff and man, everything just looks so bearish still. But CVD is kind of stalling. So I'm going to just be very careful here. Let's look at gold. So I don't know, maybe I have to wait for initial balance here or something. We got opening though in 13 minutes, so I want to stay in the pocket, guys. Maybe I'll just like, man, maybe I should just wait till open. Anyone else already take a trade? What's up, session flow in the house? Anyone take a trade yet? So I took a trade during London session, took the short, and I actually did get it in my Apex accounts too. So we're all green. I'm green in my TPT account too, but I accidentally held a lot through the news, 1 micro. Or not through, I longed the rebreak of previous day low. And then I realized I forgot that there's a no news rule. So I don't know if I broke the rule or not. But we wicked down and I longed right back right here and it was up too. Of course it did come back down. But then I realized I can't trade within a few minutes of the news rule. So I think I might have just breached that account. It's so bad. So annoying. And that's why last time I had a TPT Pro, I blew it because of that same rule. Or no, it was end of day. I held it past the end of day on accident. And they just blow the account. So I don't think I'm going to trade a TPT account ever again after this. I might as well just do the Tradeify daily payout accounts. If I want daily payouts. Or just do a personal account. What's up, Trades by Neo in the house? So at this point, guys, I'm kind of thinking, so we do have a fib extension down here that we could bounce off of. But, man, I might just wait for open here. We got 10 minutes until open. All right, so I'm going to make some more coffee, guys. So I'm going to pour some coffee. And then we'll be back. Yeah, let's get all caffeinated today. It's Friday, guys. All right, so I'm gonna make some coffee. We have 10 minutes till the open. I'll at least get back by the open, and yeah, and we'll trade the open. So 10 minutes. I'm gonna go stretch, do some jumping jacks, make my coffee, and come right back. All right, guys, don't go anywhere though. I'll just leave my camera on, I guess, and just turn my mic off. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So open just happened. Here it is. We're getting a little 2-bar reversal from this fib extension. I like that for a long. Long back to previous day low. Oh, it's a different fib extension on the other chart than this one. Yeah, this is one I was looking at earlier. This fib extension down here. So we still have, I'm looking actually, so 6714 for looking for the reversal. Yo, what's up, Kelvin in the house? Chrono Ember in the house. Good morning. Yeah, I got my coffee now too. Session flow. Second one of the day. So really my trade is, if we reclaim, I want to trade back into the range. I'm gonna stay scalpy with it though, because we still are in this downtrend, and you know, I want to be careful, take my profit when I have it if I'm gonna fade that. Otherwise, I think we still have room down to this fib for the reversal. Let's look at NQ though. And NQ, yeah, rejecting monthly open. So yeah, reclaiming these levels and working our way up to previous day low. So I like the idea though of the New York initial balance. Like as this first hour works out, I think that could end up forming a good range to take the trade out of. And we'll see, like I think that will give us time to sweep these lows if we do want to retrace to the previous day low. And then it might give us a more realistic image of picture of like where we can take a trade from. Right here, I don't have some strong confluence, you know, like CVD. Okay, I'm seeing some aggressive buyers, but it's also kind of breaking down at the same time. And ES is totally breaking down right now. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I'm not looking to just knife catch it. We would need structure. So I think waiting for that initial balance would be a good way to kind of create our structure of initial balance, and then we can use that to gauge our direction to go to look for either the breakout of initial balance to the upside or the breakout to the downside. And then the opposite could be true, is we could get, I mean, if it lines up with one of our potential trade ideas, could take that same level, the initial balance low, let's say it's around where this fib, like where I drew it, could use that to take a continuation to the upside, actually, like a failed auction. If I did that, I'd have to do that in like a not in any of these accounts that we're trading now, because that's a different trade than I've been trading. I have though been trading some of these reversals back to previous day low, so that's in one of my strategies. I think what I would do is just size down if I did one of those things. So pretty much though, waiting for structure, I think at this point it's going to be the name of the game. Reclaim long up above, or waiting for the initial balance. And let's look at gold. Did gold make a move? Look, gold hasn't gone anywhere. Dude, I almost shaved all the way. It's just small. Lunama said, hold up, where's your beard? My beard's missing. It's just shaved short, but I actually feel like I might as well just shave it off all the way if I'm gonna shave it short like that. And we can just rock the shades. I mean the shades and the mustache. My girlfriend wanted me to shave my beard and or leave just a mustache, which I've actually like never done that, I don't think. I normally just don't even, I barely trim it at all. Long hair don't care. So yeah, I mean, look at this Adam and Eve pattern. Word. Okay, looks clean. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think I should maybe I'll take another break and I'll come back and just have a mustache. Guys, we are making that breakdown right now. I'm talking on stream and listening here. G's getting lonely in the Discord. He's like, where's everyone? Where's everyone? I'm like, I'm listening. You just need to come join the stream. So, like this, we're about to hit this 0.618 fib. Yeah, we have a fib level down here. I think could be a potential bottom. 1.618 fib at 6714 on ES. So I'm looking to see, like, I mean, if I wanted to get crazy, I could do a reversal from there back to previous day high. I mean, sorry, previous day low. But I'm not going to try to fade this move to the downside, but I'm also not going to like jump on and be a late shorter. You know, I'm not gonna, like, I made my money shorting already today. I'm not going to give it back trying to short it after it's gone another 100 points on ES. But it didn't really drop. I mean, we're still in this, it's a big range that we're in. I think, like with gold, so this has been my outlook on it, is accepting the fact that it's very volatile. And so pretty much making the ranges bigger than we normally see to account for it. So our ranges are just huge. Like right now I'm looking at 5,071 all the way up to 5,145. So we're talking 70 point range. And so I'm looking for breakouts of a 70 point range. And actually, no, my real range that I want to take the short from is 5,047.8. So that is literally a 100 point range on gold. All right, guys. So sorry, I'm getting distracted on some other chats here. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was still live on Discord. Here, I'll mute Discord. I forgot it's on mute. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I forgot I was live in Discord. So, I'm going to stalk this trade though, guys, because I still think we could get it. Gold could make a move here. We could get the breakout. We could get the reclaim up into this upper range. I could maybe even get aggressive and take this breakout up here if we get it, or short from up here. I'm going to try to pay attention to overall what's going on here. And we're going to look at the higher time frame a little bit for confluence, which we are consolidating. So it's kind of a look at this 4 hour lower highs, 4 hour higher lows. Yeah, you know what though? The reclaim of this, I'd be scared of a fake out. But I could totally see that. I could do that. But that's why I like range 2 better. I really do. This would be like an eval trade. Like if I wanted to send an eval for Friday, I could do that. And we see if it works. Because it is clean range here. I just don't like it as much as up here because that's how I've been trading gold, like I was just talking about. So, and this long here too, I don't even want that. Like I haven't even touched it. Like I haven't thought about it really because of this downtrend. So I'd prefer this one than that one. But this one I will consider with the sweep. Actually, so long after sweep of lows. If we swept all these lows and broke back up, I would consider it. So ES is still down here. Right, let's look at gold. I mean NQ. Like this trade back to PDL, it's enticing, but I'm really curious to see what happens with yeah, reclaiming the monthly open, reclaiming previous week low on a 15-minute close. Yeah, guys, I like this long back to PDL. I think let's see what ES is. Yeah, look, we met this bottom here. So what I'm going to look for is initial balance. So let's put this on the 30-minute. Where do we have? Initial balance low. IBH. So we'll see when this is set in 45 minutes. All right, guys. So I was getting distracted about these Ignite daily accounts. So I was about to buy a Elite daily. I was about to buy an Ignite instant funding. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do the elite daily. I just hate passing evals. 45% consistency though. That's super chill. No activation fee. End of day drawdown. Daily payout. I mean, that's pretty goated. I could just do a smaller one though and save the money and only not spend 200 bucks. I think that's probably the way to do it. Just buy the 50K. Man, that's actually a pretty good account. 45% consistency on challenge and no consistency on fund it. On top, this is a top 1 futures account. Shoot, that might be my account next week. Daily payouts. First is the Ignite instant funding. For the 50,000, it's 240. So it's like maybe I would just buy 2 of them. The Elite Daily. Yeah, I mean, it's almost the same pricing if you imagine you blow one and pass one. But you just have to be patient. 45% consistency though, that's pretty crazy. Huh, now I can't decide. Yeah, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do the daily. I actually feel like the consistency rule though kind of helps me. Alright guys, so we haven't swept the fib level yet for the potential reversal trade. But we did on NQ, so it's a little bit interesting. NQ is bouncing. But we're kind of bouncing around the monthly open previous week low. But we haven't like closed, well we did close above it on that 30 minute, which has been, and now we just dipped right back down, so that's not good. That's not good. Alright, I'm getting my other chart set up here. I want to, yeah, I have my right account selected. Alright guys, I'm gonna wait for this 30 close. Let's look at gold. Yeah, it's going up and down right here, so I'd have to be really convinced. It's these equal lows back here that make me interested. Look, we hit it, equal lows. Done. Yeah, I'm looking at these new top 1 futures accounts. All right, guys. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this. I was thinking about getting one of these accounts, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna make sure I know what the deal is with them. So let's look at gold. Nothing here on ES for me. Gold is bouncing. So I'm gonna wait for 10:30. I think. I don't think I'm gonna get trade until the initial balance. So maybe I'll just maybe we just call it, and I'll wait for the initial balance breakout, or we just stay on stream and I'll just like leave the stream on. But so if we want to take it on stream, I'm gonna just have to leave the screen on, and maybe I'll take a break because I don't want to just sit here and stare at the chart for no reason. You're short? Oh, but what up, bullish Lambro in the house? What's up? That's what you're waiting for is IB? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too now, I guess. What's up, bullish Lambro? So we have IB in 35 minutes. We have top of the hour in 5 minutes. 10 o'clock here. We're gonna have a 30-minute close too, so I could take this 30-minute reversion to a previous day low. I don't think I'm going to, guys. It's Friday. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, okay, so here's some Fed speak. Goolsby, it was a tough miss on the jobs report. I remain hopeful we'll see progress on inflation. Hopeful we can commence rate cuts by the end of this month. Oil shock can lead in stagflation direction. Stagflation is worst case scenario for central banks. All right, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. Guys, this is looking sad. So we're breaking these lows now. We haven't made IBL yet, so we got 30 more minutes for that. It's Friday. I'm gonna be patient and we're gonna see if we catch a good trade. So we'll see what IB does. We'll have this IB breakout. Ooh, I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. I want to put initial balance on using my indicator. There you go, but only set initial balance. I want to delete the VWAP. I'm reading about this new account type. So it's like $160 for 100K, 45% consistency, or for the 50K, $87. For the 25K, maybe I'll just do a 25K. So nothing here yet, guys. I want to wait for IB. Let's look at gold. Gold made the breakout, guys. Look at that. So this long down here was good, but we didn't get the sweep. We didn't need it though. It held bullish, and we knew that too with this candle push here, that big wick up. So yeah, that was the trade right there. That last candle was the onion candle. Oh, wait a second. So the Elite Daily 25K is $71. And how much was the 50K? $87. So it's more worth it to get the 50K, I feel like. So I'm gonna follow what I said, guys, and I'm gonna wait for the breakout long up here. I could have taken this trade, but it was just scary. That price action, that big wick and back down, it's scary. Okay, I'm looking at this Elite Daily account. 100K has a smaller max loss limit. So it's not bad. Reason to get the 50K or the 25K. Funded accounts. It's even worse on the 100K once you're funded. Okay, so I think for the Elite Daily, it's better to get the 50K. How to end the day, draw on where it's how to end the day. No, I don't need to know that. Yeah, you can put this on the screen. Payout rules: 90-10 split. Minimum withdrawal is $500. Maximum is 1,000 on a 50K. So this scales as you go up to the 100K. Payout buffer is $2,000. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. You make $2,500. You can take out 500 daily. Okay, guys, I like this. The 50K. Is there there's no activation fee, right? And at least 50% of your profit must be made. Okay, so if you made 1,000, Okay, at least 50% of your requested payout must come from profits generated since your last payout. So if you made 2,500, you could take out 500 bucks. And then anything you make over that, you can keep paying out. So that's fine. That works fine for me. Guys, this is kind of a cheap way to try to get to the daily payouts. I think I'm going to do it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, guys, they got a good stream going on at ASFX right now, so maybe I'll just get off because they got Clay on and stuff. I don't know. I don't think they're doing a giveaway, so up to 60% off Top 1 Futures with code Pablo ends at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. I don't actually know how that works. It sounds like it's something extra because of the 11 a.m. But I don't, if it is for multiple accounts, you still get your first one 60% off with code Luna. So if it's your first account, code Luna will get you the best deal. If you've already had Top 1 accounts and you want to buy one of those, they have a special deal right now. It sounds like with code Pablo. But I think that's only until 11. So it's like, well, I'm not going to buy a bunch of accounts anyways, but I would maybe buy one. $87. Okay. Well, so I have 250 bucks as my budget per week. I spent 170 this week. So I can do one more. And then next week I have $250 divided by what did I say? How much did I say it cost? 87. So I could pretty much buy 3 for next week. It slightly goes over. So maybe I'll do 2 for next week and 1 for this week, and that'll be my budget hit. Man, I'm actually gonna see this. Oh. I'm having an issue with my checkout. Okay, well, I'm buying one of these accounts. So I have a feeling this is gonna be what IB's set at. Right, let me see what's going on here. Oh, here we go. I think that'll work. I put in my credit card information wrong. It's like, well, I know this credit card works. I didn't buy that many accounts. All right, boom, I got one of those accounts. Yeah, I like the 50K better. Even though I want to build the size up, I like the 50K better. Alright guys, so we're getting this gold move. But really, I'm just waiting for ES right now. So I'm using this time to do my account management. Maybe we could even like look at some of my strategy stuff and kind of dial in, but really I'm focused on this initial balance breakout. Another thing that I could look at is having it on other indices too. Like we could look at the FDAX, we could look at the Nikkei, the FDAX, no one calls it that, the DAX. We could look at Rusty Russ. We could look at Mr. Jones. So some options here, and I'm open to looking into it more in the future. Right now though, let's see if we get this little reversal from this man, we are getting that reversal though that I was talking about from down here. That's crazy, guys. So that reversal worked out. That reversal worked out from the fib extension 618. I didn't take it. I would have had to just nab it. Apply store credit. Alright, so everyone here is waiting for IB. So I'm just gonna stay chill, guys. I'm gonna wait for the trade. If I get excited, it'll be because we have a trade probably. So I'm just gonna take care of these accounts. Maybe I'll bring up some of my journal stuff and I'll try to catch up on my Friday journaling. IB is set, guys, in 12 minutes. Alright guys, I got my account set up. So guys, I am going to wait for the IB and take this probably with the IB breakout to the north side. I'm going to be looking at the EMAs, which are starting to cross up. So that's what I'm looking at more, but if it goes to the downside too, I'm not going to complain either. But because we hit these lows, I'm okay to take the long, even though we've been so short. So I'm pretty much okay with either of the initial balance breakouts here. We still have 10 minutes left for that to set up. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for this. We're just flipping those EMAs right now. I want to sign those contracts, and maybe I'll just start to trade these accounts. All right, here we go. It says I have the accounts. Boom, we got them. I'm just going to copy into them, but with micros. So I'm just going to play it safe. I don't want to, like, it's Friday and all that. I just paid for the accounts. I'm not going to push them. We're just going to do micros. Maybe at some point we'll size up in some of them. There we go. So I'm going to look for this IB breakout here, guys. It's looking really good. So after this, it won't take place for exactly 25 minutes pretty much. So we need 8 more minutes for this candle, and then we need 15 minutes for the next candle. It's gonna be tough to take a breakout like right into previous day low. But if all the indicators are telling me, I'll take it. I might have to wait for this. Like, I don't want to short right under, I mean long right under support resistance level. So we have to wait and be careful here. So we're waiting for IB. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard if it closes like right below these levels. Like if we get this breakout but it closes like right here, oof, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna have to see what happens with these EMAs. We're still not out of the woods yet. These EMAs are still down. So I'm gonna want them to be steep to the upside on the 5-minute charts. And let's go ahead and look at the Mag 7. So wow, look at Bitcoin. Okay, I need to buy some Bitcoin. Mag 7's all bearish. I just think it is that potential bottom on ES there. You know, everything's red, but it's hard to. Yeah, look at that. So we have room up, I feel like. All right, I got my coffee still. I can do my supplements here. How about that? All right, guys, we got initial balance has been set. That 30-minute has been closed. We're pushing at it immediately. I'm gonna take some omega-3 fish oil. All right, guys, we're testing this. Let's put it down to the 15-minute. Session flow is always behind on the live. Glad I'm not trading today. I've been on extra special kind of stupid with computer problems this morning, it seems. Yeah, man, that's the worst time for me to trade. I get so tilted from that. Good morning, Lunamod. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, guys, so I'm being patient for this trade. We have maybe a reason, though, not to take it with this resistance right above us. But the trade is a trade. It's a trade. I want to look at my indicators. We are starting to flip bullish. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes. We're getting the EMAs curving. CVD is flying. I think I'm going to take it. We got this IB breakout. It's right at the VWAP. This is a weird situation, but my indicators are all bullish, so I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't know if that sounds like a weird excuse or something though. We got 9 minutes left. Guys, this is just so bullish looking right now that it's crazy. I feel like I'm missing the trade. But 'tis the nature of the IB breakout. I wait for my rules, and that's the joy of being systematic here, and it just works. Let's look at gold too. I'm not taking this long. We're waiting for the next breakout. I would maybe take the short break back down. Actually, guys, I like this. Short right here. Let's see this on the 15. Yeah, in hindsight, this long down here was better than I thought. We couldn't get to those levels, so even though we didn't sweep them, but we couldn't sweep them, so that's bullish. Scary to long it right here. Scary to long it. There is range up though. We have clean range to the left. And I'm gonna just follow my strategy. But man, we really missed the meat of the move here. Seven minutes. Oh, we're testing this previous day low as we speak. I need to go to my other chart. What am I doing here? Okay, hold on. Here it is. Testing this previous day low. This is a scary place to long, guys. Really scary place to long. I don't know what to do. I can't long into this downtrend. Ah, I'm gonna have to wait for the reclaim, I guess. Really hard to take this long. I want to see this close below because I don't want to get my trigger. So I don't think I can do it. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't have the EMAs and CVD to start to sell off. And we're holding below VWAP. Like, I want it to close below because then it will give me a chance to wait for the next 15 minute, or I could just keep waiting for the next 15. Look at this. This is exactly what I want to see. Close below. I'm going to keep watching for this gold short. Back it down into the range. I'm going to track it. If we get this, I'll just take in those evals I just got. Guys, it's closing outside of IB. I mean, I could just take it with a micro or something. But yeah, the EMAs aren't really doing what I want them to do. Maybe with a big bottom wick, I do it in like a micro. Look at this, right back down. Right back down. So, I mean, shoot, maybe this next 15 gives us a failed auction. Maybe I take that in, for fun in eval. I can always size down. But yeah, otherwise, guys, I'm going to wait for this 15. And then I'm going to get off after that if it doesn't set something up here. That's a failed auction here. So I think I might take it in the eval. So all I have to do is pick one of them, I guess, number 13. And I'll do like a normal size. I just want to pass these as best I can. I don't want to blow them, so I'm gonna like push it, but not like crazy. Or maybe I'll use the evals and I'll hold for bigger targets. So I'll hold for the full target. Okay, guys, they're doing huge giveaway now. They're doing 10 straight to fund it. Guys, they're about to do 10 straight to fund it giveaways on ASFX stream. And there's only 100 people on. Alright guys, I'm going to drop the link for that giveaway in the main chat. I just put the link in the main chat for the giveaway that they're doing on ASFX TV right now. They're giving away 10 straight to funded accounts, and there's only like 100. And, well, now there's 118 people on. Yeah, so good odds here. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Good luck. Guys, so the gang over there are doing this big giveaway. So you guys can you can also shout me out in the chat if you want, but I'm gonna drop the link for their stream here, guys. So this is where they're doing the giveaway. So I'm gonna drop the link here. So that's ASFX TV. So we can do a little Luna gang raid over there, and the form they have in the chat for that. They only it's only for like a few minutes. So they dropped the form if you scroll up in their chat. I also dropped it in Luna's Lounge. So we got 6 minutes left for the top of the hour, and we're closed back down into IB. So let's see what happens here. NQ also went but dipped down. All right, I want to see Luna Mod win one of those. Instant fund it. Okay, now they're telling me, oh, you should. Zach just messaged me. You better be at the next trip, bro. I'm like, I would have came so fast. I would have gone in a heartbeat. Guys, this is like this is like giving that initial balance breakout vibe here. Guys, I put the link in the main chat. Yep. So guys, maybe we're still getting the initial balance breakout, but the EMAs are not really all the way there for me. So I don't know, maybe I just take it in the eval. 2 minutes. The EMAs are starting to curl up though. So I think I'm just gonna have to not do it unless I just do it in one of these evals, which is fine. I can just do it in an eval. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, these EMAs aren't breaking up, so I'm just going to take it in an eval. 56 seconds. And I'm actually going to take it in one of these new ones I just bought from Top 1 Futures. All right, here we go. 23 seconds. What was your sizing on them, JD? Okay, so you're super sized up. for, I would say 10% of the drawdown. All right, guys, I'm in it in that eval. Man, I already took profit on it. So you can't see it on the screen here. Let me put it on here. So guys, I've taken the initial balance breakout, just super scalpy and in an eval. So I already took half off. We locked in 150 bucks. I'm looking for one more push and I'll take another half. Here we go. There it goes. Let's see this push. One little push. It's just the eval, guys, and I already took out half, so we're gonna keep it tight here. If it comes back down, I'm just gonna be out, right? So it'll be a very small loss, and it's still just the eval. So I'm not even doing the 10-point stop loss. I did it with the wick to be aggressive, and that's what enabled me to take that profit so quick. So let's see, one little push up here. I'm gonna be ready to exit another half. The EMAs are looking good, starting to curl. All right, here we go. It's another 300 bucks right there. Not bad. Looks good though. Push back into that wick. If we can't, then actually it looks sad. Maybe I'm just gonna take half off here. So far so good. MNQ is kind of breaking out. Guys, I'm going to take off half. Okay. So now we're really holding, we're just using profit. We have a free runner. Tighten that up, and now I'm just going to hold. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave this on here now too. If it goes, it goes, and we're going to get a max win on this eval. And that's it. And we've locked in the win either way if we get stopped out. I'm thinking about taking off half again, but I like the idea of hitting that max win, pushing these evals a little bit. So we'll see. I'm going to risk it. It's just an eval. I guess let's see. We might get stopped out. Yeah, it looks like so we're struggling at this previously low. So we have this here, let me show you the other chart. So I'm glad we locked in so we won't lose money, right? We're up 250. So this is the type of level where we're longing into resistance, but if we got through it, I think it could really fly. So now I'm using my profit to just risk it, and we'll still end up not nearly up as much as if we had closed out all the way. Yeah. So they're gonna email everyone. I think they're gonna email the winners. I would have. I really would have. Dude, Zach messaged me and said, you better be at the next trip. I'm like, why? I would have come to this trip. But I know I could have probably said something and I would have been able to go if I said something, I bet, because they're super nice. But I feel like I want to, you know, it's a trip for the affiliates and I haven't done that well, so. Yeah, okay, so actually I didn't go because they didn't fly first class. Yeah, that's the whole reason, guys. They didn't fly first class, so I couldn't go. So, yeah, we're rejecting this previous day low. I'm still in that trade. But, I mean, I might just get out because I'm up 250 in one of these new evals and it's rejecting. So, I think I am just going to get out. Well, it's too late now. Here we go. We're going to get stopped. So, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to just kind of stop out of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it off. Turn green and I take it. Oh, come on now. Oh, I could have saved like 60, 70 bucks. Let's save it. Save the moolah. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna save it. Oh, we're out. Okay. So I'm locked out. We made 200 bucks in that in that account. So whatever, we stack a little bit. That's good. Not bad at all. So I mean, if we get back down into initial balance, guys, I mean, shoot, I kind of want to short this. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go back to the chart. I mean, either way, just locking in all green on the day, I think, is an accomplishment for a Friday. So I think I'm just gonna lock it up here. But break back into IB, I might take that as a failed auction on one of these evals. Yeah, it's Friday. It's 11/11. Shout out. So I guess I'm gonna lock it up here. Let's see who's with me still in chat here. Yeah, now that the other stream ended, maybe we'll get some more people here. What's up, Sovereign Pulse in the house? So bummed right now. Hit my daily loss limit on all of my fun. Oh man, sorry to hear that on a Friday too. I'm so sorry. Oh, we got FX Somesh in the house coming over from the ASFX stream. Let's go. What's up, Raj in the house? Chrono Ember in the house. Let's go. I might take this short, guys. I hear Mazdas are cheap, are like the parts are really available and like easy to work on, so they're good maintenance in that they're dependable. Cope. No, I'm just kidding. I looked at a Mazda actually. I've been looking at cars here. I think I'm just gonna get a Toyota truck. Stop sell on MGC. So for gold, I'm looking at a break below. Look, I'm actually going to adjust this slightly. I don't know why that happened right there. So I'm looking for a break below 51.45 even for a short on gold. Where do you have your sell stop, Chrono? I'm guessing you have it at the lows here. So I'm going to wait though for that to close below. And we're still in the middle of the range though. So see, in the bigger range, we're still in the chop. So this isn't the trade I've really liked. I might just, I'm just going to do it on one of these. If it happens, I would do it on one of these new accounts I just got, the evals or whatever. Elite daily. So yeah, I actually might wait for this gold short and try to send one of these evals. And then looking at ES, guys, I'm thinking about doing a failed auction here, like a trade that I haven't really done before. I guess I have done them before, but not in a while. Alright guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna leave this screen on. I guess I could say BRB. How do we do the BRB? Oh no, that's not it. Wait, what's the button? Is that it? There we go. Alright guys, I'll be right back. All right, so what are we gonna do here? We got the close below, right? Yeah, we did. So man, I just missed that close. So I'm gonna take this short on the 15-minute, and this is a trade I normally don't take. So this is an experiment, and it's only in I want to do one of the ones that doesn't have P&L in it. So I'm gonna take it in number 18. So I'm gonna take this as a failed auction. If we break below here, it's kind of an experimental idea. My EMAs though are kind of choppy though. So for the failed auction, wouldn't my EMAs need to be down and my CVD be up like the same thing as for my initial balance breakout? CVD is going up on ES. Well, guys, it's just an eval. We're gonna try to make some money on this eval either way, and gonna push him a little bit. You know what? Maybe I just make my stop a little bit looser. Oh, here we go. So I'm taking it without my confluences all the way. The CVDs are, I mean, the EMAs are flipped bearish. We're back below VWAP. CVD is going up though. You're at 143. Oh yeah, let's look at gold, guys. I totally forgot gold. Shoot. Yeah, no dice here on the gold breakout. I mean, really, we're holding above, but with this lower highs here, I'm not going to take that on gold. All right, so here we go. We're about to get filled. There we are. We're filled. Oh, well, we did get stopped in, guys, so I'm going to let it play out either way. It's an eval, but I want to make sure I follow good risk management. And, you know, I might actually even just take it like a normal trade and say, instead of going for the max win, take some profit. The idea of a max win, though, sounds really good to push these things to get to a funded account sooner. But that's how you blow accounts, trying to push it. Let's go. I'm still sipping on my second cup. It's actually almost done. No, but I'm gonna get my own coffee when I get back to Costa Rica. It's sitting for me in the freezer. Yep. We'll have to do a coffee giveaway. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. And mine's like crazy organic, you know, it's not like I'm even using like some store-bought organic stuff. I make all my own stuff. So I have I plant nitrogen fixing plants in between the rows of all my fruit trees, and then I chop that and put them around for mulch, and they're like special ones that have a lot of nitrogen and stuff. And then I'll use compost and all natural stuff for like sprays. Like there's a local guy who makes insect sprays that are just like using only plants. Yep, it emulsifies, yep, for certain things, using a little dish soap. Exactly. So guys, it's an experimental trade. It's a failed auction here. I'm doing it in a funny way. It is just the eval though, so I'm kind of trying to go for it here, trying to go for a nice aggressive move, and I have my stop really tight too, right? We have my stop at 7 points, risking 500 bucks on the eval. I mean, yeah, I would love to have my stop up here. I would have had a size down. That's risking 900. That's risking 640. So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm just gonna keep my 500. That's how I planned it. I'm just gonna do what the plan was. And we did break down, but at this point it's like a coin flip to me. The fact that this candle flipped back up, I mean, I can almost just cut it here too and just be like, okay, it didn't make the move. That's what I wanted. Otherwise I would have had a size down and have my stop up here. I think you have to ask Lido for that. I thought you were talking about chocolate, cacao. But no, I got you. I'm on to you now. I'm short with you in an eval. I'm taking it aggressive, so I have my stop tight, 67.70. But I'm just gonna do it one more tick above. Right there. So I'm almost wanting to, oh sorry, I'm still unmuted. So I'm kind of wanting to add, or not add, look at my footprint charts here and see if, just to watch what the tape is saying. And wow, I pull it out, it looks pretty red. I see a little bit more buying on ES than NQ, but I don't know. Let's see. You too, JD. How'd you do today? Evals or pros? They were fun. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Wait, you oversized where you're tilt it? Yeah. Oh, that's right. They were the 25Ks. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've had that lesson too the last few weeks, so I'm gonna really work on sizing down and just taking my trade with the right size, and that's it. So yeah, it's really the hard part is I feel like I don't like deserve it because I think I do it because I don't feel like I deserve it, you know? So I'm just like, well, screw it, I'm gonna blow this account. Yep. But as long as we come back a little stronger. So yeah, man, enjoy your weekend and stay positive, and it happens to all of us. Do some journaling. Well, at the very least, I really always recommend to follow your budget. What's in your budget and what's going to be best for you for what you need to work on, you know? So it's like I like the whatever's going to be most efficient, you know, and for the cost. So like getting a 50K a lot of times is more efficient, but there are some good 25Ks if you want to do it super cheap. But then what's important is to just be taking the trades based on the size of the account, you know, like, so size down. Like, I think 10% is what we should all be on average, as an average trade, about 10% of the drawdown. And if it's a really, really, really good special trade, then you can size up. And if it's a not super good trade, size down. But that's what I'm trying to do, because I just blew a few accounts too because I sized up. And I'm just like, why am I even doing that? I just did a whole talk about that. The risk of ruin is worse. It like ruins your ROI on prop firm accounts worse than trying to push a prop firm account. It's like trying to push it to farm the payout. For most of us, I believe it's the same thing. For me, it's definitely I have worse expectancy when I size up. Is what all the math shows. So it's sabotage. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta size down, and so I'm working on it too now, and just taking my trade with the right size and moving on, taking it, moving on, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'll see you next week. All right. Try to enjoy your weekend. All right. Bye. I guess, and call in the Luna's Lounge Discord there. Saw you're live and want to hop in and wish you a great weekend. Thank you so much. Oh man, I'm used to now. I'm used to being able to pull chat onto the screen, but I don't do that on YouTube or in OBS. I don't know how to do that. So right now I'm just in this eval, and I'm being aggressive with it. I'm risking 500 bucks. I'm trying to make the full amount if I can, and the CVD is turning around nicely here. I have my stop loss pretty tight when it comes to price action. I would love to have my stop loss higher, but I'd be risking a lot on this, so I'm just sticking to what I said I was going to do. Risk 500, trying to make the full. What's up, Anor in the house? What's going on, guys? So, man, I'm gonna keep probably trading the zone here. So we're actually holding above the IB now. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, that last candle closed above IB. So I guess I'm supposed to now, guys, now I have the IB breakout long. So I'm trying to do this failed auction trade, and the EMAs are still kind of chopped. So I guess the answer is right now I should be in no trade if I'm going to follow my EMAs. CVD is going back down. I'm kind of thinking about just cutting this though. Another candle closed up, so I am actually just gonna. I mean, everything is looking good. I'm gonna let it play. I'm not gonna change my original idea. I'm gonna go with the original idea. Of course, as it goes green, I could just cut it at break even. But so what I'm seeing now is that the EMAs aren't giving me confluence. Delta though is now giving me confluence. I just don't think this is my normal, like, you know, this is like a coin flip. It's really a gamble trade at this point is what it feels like. But I'm kind of okay gambling it a little bit, risking 500 bucks to make a full win on an eval. So it's not really risking 500, you know, it's just an eval. So I'm kind of thinking about pushing these evals a little bit to try to get a funded account in. But I'm not even like, it's 500 bucks risk. The reason though I think it's risking it more isn't the amount, it's that this isn't a trade I normally take. This is a failed auction trade. Betting on this returning back down, and I want it to swing all the way down to these lows pretty much, which would be like around, you know, it's actually above IBL. IBL is at 67.16 down here. Right there. So, but 50% of IB mid is somewhere right around here. So I don't know, maybe I take profit here. You see how it changed so quick? I was like, yeah, I might just cut this. I'm like, oh, let's send it. Look, trade looks great, full TP. But what I default to is what I'm like planning on doing. So originally, and so in this trade, it's an eval, and I was like, you know what? Here's my idea. I'm gonna send it for evals. I don't count them. I don't journal them. So it's kind of okay for me to try some stuff out. In the long run, though, it probably sets me back, and I'm like spending money to try things in a way, you know. And it's not my normal thing, and I actually don't normally even want to show eval trades. What I like to do is copy trade into the eval. And not even show it on screen. Copy trade it from my good trades that I take and on stream in my funded accounts, but then if anything, maybe I size up in it, you know, so I copy trade it double. You need to step away for a call. I'm in the MJC short. Oh wait, did that break down even more? Okay, so you entered. Okay, so you're getting aggressive here. I guess you're entering it based on this little flat bottom here. Like as a fade. Yeah, that trade scares me. Like, not that I think it's a bad trade, it's just in general that trade has scared me a bunch. Like, I normally don't take it. But I think I see what you're shorting is my guess. Is that it's like on the 15-minute, we have 3 15-minute flat candles there, but you already had it on there before, so I have no clue actually what you're shorting, which level. Oh, maybe if you draw it left, is it 51 53 spot 5? Here we go, guys. We're about to get stopped out. Dang it. 30-minute fade. Okay, so on the 30-minute. Yeah, I guess I never take the fade really. I mean, sometimes I take it as a 2-bar reversal, so I guess I see that. And then your level is probably one of these levels over here. Well, it's under it though. On the 30-minute, it's under it. Well, I can put that screen back on real quick, but we're about to get stopped out, so I'll show the trade. I don't want to like take it off screen right when I'm gonna get stopped out. But here, I'll just show it real quick. So what I'm looking at on this gold is that this is the level I'd want to close below, and then that way I take it as like a breakout, so it's not really a fade. But I was just trying to see where you were fading from. I guess we closed below that area. Yeah. And this area to me, we're kind of holding, so I'm a little scared of that. I want to see us close below, but yeah, I might actually wait for that trade now that I'm still at my desk. I should check though my calendar and stuff though, guys. I don't know if I had other plans or anything today. Oh wait, so we did get stopped out. Just that eval, guys. We might still, now we're gonna get this initial bounce breakout again, but so this, I already know this. Like in my funded accounts, I wouldn't have taken that trade because the EMAs were just chopping. So we don't have the confluences aligned to take an initial bounce breakout. And so I thought, let's try the failed auction. But the other thing is we don't even have the confluences for the failed auction. We have no confluences at all. It's just choppy. So it's just not really, you know, I'm just trying to push these evals a little bit, I guess. But so yeah, we take the loss on the eval. The other one we have a small win on. And I had it really tight. I had it aggressively sized so that I could try to pass it in one move. Or what if I get the full daily win. So I'm trading those aggressively. I'm going to delete this though for now. And that. And let's go back to the other screen. Gold is breaking down. The 15 minute is in 4 minutes. ES is breaking up. EMA's on NQ did flip up, but CVD is going down again. It's kind of, well, let's just call it choppy. And yeah, the EMAs are really still choppy too on ES, and really actually on gold too, but they're just getting tighter and tighter. So yeah, this is a nose trade zone, really. Consolidating below. Alright, my coffee is done. Dunzos. I'm gonna check out this gold short. Yeah, we still haven't closed below, so I'm gonna wait. Man, did Chrono, you said you need to step away for a call? Did you hit your target? You're targeting 120. Oh yeah, so you got a big target. Wow. Big target. Because my stomach is growling. Feds, Moran, hesitant to read too much into 1 month's job report. Oil shock can weigh on core inflation by hurting demand. There's no inflation pressure in rents. So guys, we have Fed speak coming in from Moran. No inflation pressure in rents. Oil shock can weigh on core inflation by hurting demand. Hesitant to read too much into 1 month's job report. Let's peek in the news. I don't see anything there. So I'm going to wait for this candle close. Doesn't look like we're getting it yet. We are getting a better initial balance breakout, perhaps. EMAs are starting to curl up, but not really. Not good enough. Man, we just barely got stopped on that. Brutal. If I had done my 10-point stop that I normally do, I would not have been stopped. Alright, so that did close above IB. EMAs are chopped. I'm not taking anything here. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's just chopping, so it's like gonna probably keep psyching me out and go up and then go back down. Who knows? It could start like expanding even. Like that would be just terrible. And then like what? Eventually it breaks out at MOC or something. Who knows? I'm just thinking about max pain. You know? So I'm thinking, I guess, one more 15-minute candle. I mean, it is NQ looks better than ES. That's the thing. If we look at NQ, we're above the EMAs. I think I'm gonna wait for this next candle close. So man, maybe I can grab a snack or something. It's a whole other 15 minutes. Oh, we're back at previous day low on ES. Yeah, I'm actually gonna wait to see if we get this reclaim for now. Let me go see if I got snacks. Yo, I'm back. Let's see what's up with gold. No, it held. So no close below. No trade. I'm gonna snack, guys. So I got some iced coffee and I have some cottage cheese and chips. What's up? What's up? Pierre? Pereira Dreams? Pereira. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so EMAs are turning up now. Well, not ES yet. Just MQ. So in 6 minutes, I'm going to evaluate where this closes and consider if I'm going to be open to taking a IB breakout. But I'm going to mute my mic and eat some food. So guys, I'm just gonna keep snacking here and keep my mic mute probably because I don't have a trade. If I have a trade, I'm gonna definitely unmute my mic. We're stopped out of the short and now it looks like it's gonna go. But I'm watching for the confluences to all line up if I'm gonna take either of these trades, and neither of them are. It's just chopping here. So it doesn't mean it's not gonna go though, right? Any way it could go here still. It could go up or it could go down, in my opinion. This holding below this high time frame support resistance though is definitely making me lean down at this point. However, we hit these high time frame levels, so I definitely think we could break back up. So yeah, I'm gonna watch for these next candle closes. I need to check my calendar again, but otherwise I don't have any plans, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep streaming. Let's see if we get a trade. So I'm gonna wait for gold. I'm gonna wait for ES. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna keep snacking here, guys. I'm literally, you wanna know what I'm eating? This is like perfect for, I should post it, crypto soup group. Cottage cheese and chips. Here we go. Guys, I'm gonna crypto soup group this. Oh, where's my phone? Oh yeah, I do have it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for the trade. Gold or ES. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. If you want to see my delicious lunch. Boom, post it on X. Alright guys, I'm gonna snack. Let's see what happens. MF Money, we want gold to spike up. Man, I'm waiting for it to go down. Especially since I know Chrono's short. But I'm waiting for a candle close below. Delicious. Nothing like cottage cheese and chip cereal, right? I have the crumbs. It's just the bottom of the bag of the Red Hot Blues. Little cottage cheese, spoon, and you're all good. All right, guys. So I'm waiting for this IB breakup to really look good. So what I'm looking at is 5-minute EMA is so choppy, but NQ is just looking up. So I like the breakout still. I do think there's a potential here, but we're just holding below the high time frame support. So it's only evals. I got 3 evals I bought. Full port Friday. And ES is still not curling up. So I'm waiting on ES to turn bullish. Still no confluence on ES, just on NQ. CVD is starting to grind up though. Riding the 15-minute candles in ES. Okay, let's go, Kelvin. Man, if gold could just spike. NFP was horrible. I'm betting long. Momentum is annoying though. I was in shorts, just jumped out afternoons. Yo, what's up? Adam K in the house. What's up, guys? What's up? Kelvin. Let's look at gold. Here it is, guys. 9 minutes. I think we're going to get this gold trade. I'm going to send one of these evals. Delicious. So yeah, I'm liking the gold trade. Just looks more natural to me. Let's look at the other gold chart. I'm looking at this gold. We have room down to previous day mid from previous day value area high. Guys, the other strategies are just playing out on gold so well. Let's see this on the 30-minute chart. You get some rest? Nope, no rest yet. Still going since London. It sounds like it would taste like crap, but it looks delicious. Goated snack, cottage cheese and Red Hot Blues chips. I mean, normally I would dip them and eat it, but when you have the bottom of the bag, I mean, there's only one option. You get salsa cereal. Alright guys, we're getting this gold breakdown. Not good confluence between ES and NQ, so nice that we're getting a gold setup. Yeah, it's a little wicky down here. So I don't know, maybe I'd want to short the break of these wicks. How many points is it though? It's like 6 points. Yeah, not necessary. Failed auction. So the short we had right now is still looking good. I got stopped out though, right? It's super aggressive. All right, so we're getting we're still fully in this chop. So my 5 minute is looking more bearish as time goes on. ES starting to curve down. NQ though was flipping the opposite, so it's just like we don't have confluence between NQ and ES. I can't help but be biased long because we made that low sweep. We've been waiting for this target for so long, for 3 days, right? So these were the past lows. Breaking below that, I'm bearish, but for now it's like, okay, we hit these lows, we swept them, so let's see if we can keep going up. Haven't been able to reclaim these levels, haven't been able to reclaim previous day low, so I guess that's not good. Coming back down, maybe we try the failed auction trade again. Just in the evals. So I got some of these new I got these new top 1 futures elite daily account. Daily payouts, 45% consistency. Guys, it's pretty goated. I'm actually pretty stoked about it. I'm going to... Nope. Shoot, what did I just do? Okay, so I'm gonna post this in the Discord, I guess. I got 3 of them. So they're cheap though, so my budget is $250 per week. And so I went ahead and grabbed these. New daily challenge. All right, let's look at gold, guys. 1 minute left. And look, still not closing below, or not holding below on gold. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free. Chat's quiet. We got some lurkers here today, guys. We got a bunch of lurkers in the house. Here we go, guys. We close below. Let's see. Yeah, the EMA is all down. I'm going to send it in this eval again, guys. I'm going to do that same trade again that we got stopped out on. Oh, shoot. I'm missing it. I'm going to go for it. Oh, dang. Come on now. There we go. So I'm doing the same trade. I'm not going to do the 10-point stop. I'm doing the aggressive version. Failed auction. But so this is a eval only trade right here. Super tight stop. It's like, I want this to go quick. One more little push. I'm going to do half out. There we go. Half out. Okay. So now, not really risking too much. Man, I still kind of want to, now I want to loosen it. I already took some off. So I could still risk my full 500. Other ways I could add to the short and drag this down. Yeah, I want to hold it. I want to try to hold the trade idea for the short initial balance breakout. I have room down to NY mid. I like that. 6739. Oh, look, it's right where that is. Perfect. 6739. And then TP2 will be like 6727. Just like that. So the other thing I could do is add what I took off back and put this back down, but that's being super crazy aggro. So I'm just gonna try to manage my risk as best I can. I'm just risking the 500 as planned, and we took a little quick profit on it for 200. So I'm kind of doing the best of both worlds here. At least that's the idea. That's the idea. So now what I could do, if I really want it, was set here to be at like right there and add to it at the breakout. So what I did was I just moved down the sizing to be 200. There we go. So at the breakout down there, right there, why is it not doing $200? That's so weird. I don't know if it's just because I already been to trade. Man, look, I'm gonna take an L on the on the failed auction idea again. Well, it's good. It's in the eval. But I would not, like, so since this isn't one of my strategies, I would never do this in a funded account, right? This is just for fun. Try to push these two. Stepped away to do some coursework. Next week, I start an accounting class alongside concepts in logistics, supply chain, and management. Dude, that's awesome. Sounds like some good classes. Well, maybe we don't get stopped out. Oh, let's look at gold. Look at that full bounce on gold. Oof, rip Chrono. I don't know where his stop is. Guys, we are just consolidating, so I think at some point this is gonna break. So I don't have any other plans right now. I could go do stuff though. But it looks like we're getting an onion here on gold. I'm gonna wait, see if we get this breakdown. Guys, I'm gonna trade until like I'm sending this. I have a message. I took a screenshot of chat this morning. Said they quoted me from yesterday, and it's really funny. Guys, it stopped me in short. Wait, what just happened? Guys, we got stopped out. What just happened? Guys, it stopped me out and put me short. I mean, it put me long. What? No way, guys. It stopped me out and then put me long. That's annoying, guys. Well, I'm locked out of that. I'm gonna lock out of that eval, I guess. That's crazy. That's annoying. And then it goes right back down, guys. That's annoying. I don't know what happened there. I have no clue what happened. I wasn't even paying attention. Guys, I got stopped out of that and then it goes. I knew I should have my stop above. Too wiki here to not have my stop above. Instead I get stopped out twice on the same trade, guys. All I had to do was keep my stop up there and I'd still just be in the same trade. Look, I had the clean stop right there. Stops right here. So, yeah, that's crazy. I could have had the stop anywhere above there. And still risk the same amount, and at least I wouldn't have taken the loss twice. It is just an eval, but still, I just got those evals. I don't want to blow them. So these EMAs are definitely curling down. I hate it because I like the short. We have 2 minutes for the 30-minute close. Let's look at this on the 30-minute chart. So, guys, I have another like hour or so. I think I'll trade until like 1:30. Another hour. So look at the 30. This 30-minute close back down. So guys, look, for the failed auction, none of these 30 minutes closed below. Isn't that interesting? EMAs are looking down even more, so I think I'm going to take it one more time. CVD is starting to come back down, NQ's coming back down. So guys, I might just keep taking this trade again. It just is so annoying that I got stopped out. But that's what I get for trading aggressively. So I think I'm going to do it. Same eval that's already down. Right? We try to save it. So here it is. Let's get a better top wick. There we go. I'm going to do the aggressive entry again, even though it just hurt me so many times. I'm going to try to take it half off at these wicks down here. There it is. Guys, so I'm being super aggressive here, and look, it just barely stopped me in. Come on now. Oh, it only filled one. It only filled one, thankfully. It won't let me move those sell stops down. Okay, well now we're in it all the way. Okay guys, we're in it, we're pushing it. We have some liquidity down here. It looks pretty good here to fill 67.50, which would be a huge move. So we have the 30-minute close. I have a little bit of room. I could give this stop right there. One more, no. Keep it under 500, and I'm gonna take the heat on it. It's all in this one eval. At least it's just an eval, so I'm trying to, you know, I guess I'm gambling it essentially on this setup. That's not really one of my setups. The failed auction. We have the 30 close, and I'm taking it with the aggressive entry model instead of keeping the stop loss above the highs, which makes it way sketchier. But we're gonna have to take it on the first push because of that entry model. First push down, have to take off at least half and lock in the break even essentially. Well, looks like we're gonna get stopped out again. Yep. One little drop here. Yep, guys, dang, that's annoying. So I'm doing the aggressive entry model where I'm not keeping my stop above the highs. Trying to take half off at these wick lows right here. And we're not gonna get it. Stopped out again. Dang. Well, I'm still alive in this eval. I don't know how much I have on it. 2,000 or 2,500. So I'm gonna have to, man. And we're still holding under IB. Like the trade still looks fine. It's just choppy. So yeah, these conditions just suck. So I might have wasted a little money on that eval, which I don't want to do. That's not part of my plans. Just want to keep the stream going and stay on a little extra today. It's Friday. Have some fun. A little full port Friday action. Send some evals. Yeah, now we're making a top wick. I mean, the trade still looks good, which is what's so messed up, guys. We still have this high right there. I guess the other thing is I could wait for a breakout of these lows instead of here. But at first we had decent R&R. But at this point it would have to be like this. Like that. But it's just crazy that I keep getting stopped out. And here we go. Look, it would have filled right there. Man, my stop was, look where I got stopped out, guys, exactly at that tick high. You can't make this up. I mean, I know I shouldn't have the tight stop in these conditions, but still. And there we go. We're gonna do it again. Hey, I mean, this might be the last shot to not, we might blow this account, but look, we got filled where our TP was. We got filled where our TP was. That's just crazy town. Can't make that up. I got like top ticked on that like twice in a row. Almost, well, I mean, it depends, but this one was crazy. And there it goes. Man, that would have been it if I just held that last one, if I didn't get stopped. Yeah, the last one, we had so many, we had 26 lots on from up here. So that would have been like $1,000. That's kind of annoying. So I had my targets here. And I had a target, I forget. Yeah, I guess it was with these levels. Well, we'll do what we can. So I'm gonna remember this and put that down there for now in case it just flies. And I'll take this off though, this TP1, I'll take off with the manually closing at break even. I mean, sorry, closing 50%. It's crazy that I got stopped out 3 times shorting this. Guys, that would have been like such a big trade when I had 26 lots on. Barely stopped me out. Look at that. Look where it stopped me out. 520. I get about one takeaway, it looks like, from where it turned around. Guys, I'm gonna let it go. I mean, at some point I'm gonna trail my stop down, but I'm gonna let this one go. CVD is going down. Let's look at NQ. Everything looks good. NQ's going down. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it. It's an eval. Yeah, guys, I would have like passed that account. Or whatever, max. Let's look at let's look at NQ. Okay, so we're almost at the failed auction mid. So 739. So I guess I should just take half off. Or I trail down. Part of me, because it's the eval, I just want to like gamble it at this point, but that's not a good habit to be in. But okay, so we just hit the mid of the initial balance, the failed auction. So guys, I'm thinking for the failed auction, doing the 30-minute instead of the 15-minute. So like I do the 15-minute for the initial balance breakout, but it worked here on the 30-minute for the failed auction. pretty clean. But maybe it just depends. It depends on what the chart looks like. But this was choppy on the 15-minute. It really was. And we didn't have good confluence until we had good confluence on that last one. So I guess maybe it's still on the 15-minute just with the confluence. And see, we barely tabbed the mid there. IB mid. Wait, so that pretty much would have been my TP, I think. Yeah, that actually was my TP. 39. Right, is that IB mid? Yeah, we would have gotten filled. I know, we were off by one tick. We would have been off by one tick. 38 spot 75, I think. Oh, we would have been off by a tick. That's wild. We would have been off by a tick if we took it. You know, I just want to send this thing so bad, guys. It's Friday. It's NFP Friday. We got a full port, right? I mean, isn't that the rule? So I'm thinking like adding like this. Yeah, I don't actually want to risk. I want it to risk like a little bit. But my thing's auto sizing, so I'm just going to put it up there. Like this. And then I'll trail it down. Yo, what up? D100 in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna add to this sucker. I'm gonna add 5. It's just a shame that if I had my original entry, that would have been passed. Or it would have been a max win. Yo, what up, Mel Billing in the house? Are you still on? How am I still on? I have time. I don't have any plans. It's Friday, so I'm actually just kind of having fun. Trading for fun a little bit, you know? It's like going to the poker table or something, like, and back to break even here. No, yeah, I got some evals, and we're trading some evals at this point. All my other accounts are locked in the green. Oh man, I just smudged. Guys, I think this is going to toast the account if we take that stop. I think we'll have toasted one down. Yep, it's done for toast it. Man, that's really annoying. That would have been a max win in that initial trade, guys. Look, I got stopped out shorting. It's a bummer. Well, I guess that means I have to get off now. I'm not gonna do another one of these evals, guys. I'm gonna save them for Monday. Yeah, so that's annoying. Well, F. Guys, I guess I'm gonna get off. Nothing else for me to do here. I still like that trade, the failed auction short. It went right to NY mid. So, okay, if I had to mark this up, you know, the way that I would do this again, if we're gonna keep trying the failed auction, is gonna be 30-minute or 15-minute close below, but we need confluence on those 5-minute EMAs. We didn't really get confluence until like a little bit later. We got the confluence like on this last 15-minute was when we finally got it, and we can see it. Look at that big topping, this big wick here. So this would have been when to take the trade, waiting for that 15-minute breakdown. I would have taken that wick flip right here. I could have taken it like that. Let's see what would have worked. So 10 points would have worked, which is the normal amount I've been doing on ES. It's okay, so the ATR for the 5-minute is 12. So I could have done it like that, and then let's see, what would we have made to IB mid? 13 points. Yeah, so we could take it a 1-to-1 R trade there. So guys, I'm thinking to run this initial balance breakout, I mean a failed auction, to the mid level, just because it's the easy way to do it. And then what I need to do though is study Joey Morgan. So I might start to study this trade, just because it's so cool that it's the opposite of my initial balance breakout. So I'm already going to be on here looking for this trade. So guys, I guess I'm going to get off. Oh yeah, I missed a question here. Sorry about this. Which trading app are you using, please? I'd like to see and trade all my prop from accounts in one place. Yeah, so that's Ninja Trader. And I'm using the copy trader thing. So here, I'm using the copy trader that Lunamod posted in the chat, and you can see it here. So I can select the different accounts and everything. Right now I'm not copying because my leader account is 47, and we just blew one account, sadly. We'd still be in this trade if I had taken it the obvious way of stop loss above the highs. But I think taking it the way I've been doing the initial balance breakout should be fine. Just keeping my stop at around that 10-point max, trying to trail it down, lock in my 5 points or so, and call it good. But I like the idea of targeting New York IB mid. I could still take my 5 points though and just call it good as a scalp. See how many we get on that first move and call it good. So that's actually probably the smarter way for me to do it. It's just to lock in whatever I can. So yeah, I'm thinking to keep studying this initial balance failed auction. Yeah, you have an Apex copy trader that you can use with Ninja 8. Nice. Yeah, so I'm using this expensive one, but you can totally use free ones also from the Ninja Trader forum. They have free ones on there that you can find, and you can stack them. So there's like one that's like you can copy trade up to 5 accounts, but then you can add it over and over and over again as an indicator to your chart. It's a shame I got stopped out of that trade. It still looks totally good. It's a darn shame. That's what you get for sizing up. That's what I get. I took them all very aggressively. Guys, I guess I have to get off, so I'm going to follow my rules. I'm going to get off. It's Friday. We had fun. I blew that one account. I'm not going to blow another one. And other than that, though, great trading today, guys. We're all green in my funded accounts. Locked those in. And it's just in this eval. We blew one eval. So, guys, I will see y'all on Monday, bright and early for the London stream on Prop for Match. Shout out Prop for Match. Go check them out and check out my Discord as well. I got Luna's Lounge Discord if you're interested in joining the trading group. And we have little trading logs in there, so happy to work with everyone in the Discord. It's a small group, so I think we only have like 8 more spots at the current price point. And yeah, guys, code Luna for best discount at your favorite prop firm. I think that's about it. Shame to blow that account, but you know, I kind of want to keep trading and keep streaming, so tis what tis. All right, y'all, I will check you later. Peace out. Thanks for watching. See ya. Peace. I'll put on a song too. See ya.
Wrist locked tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws a line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadows, strength starts to hide. Engulf 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. Rush in the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stack like bricks in a wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V weppy wap whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Just tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergence speaks, and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trade. Patience, discipline. The road of Luna. Patience, discipline. The road of Luna. Patience.